Welcome to the conversation you never knew you needed. No filters, no masks, just real talk and honest insight.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive on something I know a lot of you have been asking about, and honestly something I'm really interested in myself. Skin rejuvenation.
Yeah.
Specifically, we're going to be talking about two treatments that seem to be everywhere lately. Polynucleotides and Profhilo.
Yes.
And to help us unpack all of this, we have an expert joining us today. Welcome to the show.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So to start off, I have to admit, I've seen these terms, polynucleotides, Profhilo, thrown around a lot, on Instagram and skincare articles, but I don't fully understand what they are. Are these just like trendy buzzwords, or is there real science behind them?
Oh, there is definitely real science behind these. They're not just fads. They're both treatments that really focus on rejuvenating your skin from the inside out. So it's not just about like covering up wrinkles. It's actually about improving the health of your skin at a deeper level.
Okay, that's really interesting. So let's break it down. What exactly are polynucleotides and Profhilo? Let's start with Profhilo because I think I've at least heard of that one.
Okay, so Profhilo, think of it like this. It's an injectable, but it's not like a filler.
Okay, yeah.
It's hyaluronic acid, which you've probably heard of.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a super hydrator for your skin. But what's really cool about it is that it doesn't just plump up your skin, it also stimulates your body to produce more collagen and elastin.
Wow, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal.
Exactly.
I love that. Sign me up. Okay, that's Profhilo. What about polynucleotides? What are those all about?
Polynucleotides are really interesting. They actually work on a cellular level to repair and regenerate your skin cells.
Wow.
Yeah, they encourage your skin to kind of heal itself and produce collagen.
Yeah.
And a very specific type of collagen too, type 1 collagen, which is really important for that structural support. And another cool thing they do is improve something called microcirculation.
Microcirculation? I've never even heard of that. What is that?
So basically, it's like improving the delivery system for nutrients and oxygen to your skin cells. So it's like upgrading from standard shipping to like next day delivery.
Interesting. So it makes everything more efficient.
Exactly.
So we have Profhilo, the super hydrator, collagen booster.
Yeah.
And we have polynucleotides, the cellular repairman, right?
Yes.
What happens when you combine these two treatments?
That's where the magic really happens. I think sometimes people think of like treating volume loss in the skin, like you're filling up a balloon, right?
Right.
But these two things work on the quality of the skin.
I see.
They work on the texture, the hydration, that bounce. It's more about...
So it's not about inflating the balloon. It's about like making the balloon itself stronger.
Exactly.
Oh, I like that. I like that analogy. And I know you mentioned earlier that polynucleotides, they boost type 1 collagen, and Profhilo encourages a different type.
Exactly, type 3.
Okay, so they're both working on collagen, just different types of collagen.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, I've heard you talk about this before, but you are a huge proponent of this 3-level approach to skincare. Can you tell us more about that and how these treatments fit into that philosophy?
Yes, definitely. So my philosophy is that, beautiful skin is a journey, right? And it starts with the foundation. So level 1 is your everyday skincare routine, things like sunscreen, retinoids, vitamin C that you're doing every day. And then level 2 is where you start to incorporate maybe some in-office treatments like light chemical peels, microneedling,
Okay.
things like that. And then level 3 is where these more advanced treatments come in, like the polynucleotides, the Profhilo, because we've already built that strong foundation.
So it's like a comprehensive approach.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, what about people who might be dealing with more advanced signs of aging, like sagging skin? Would you still recommend these treatments, or are there other things that you would recommend in those cases?
Yeah, so in those cases, it kind of depends on the individual, but I might recommend combining these treatments with a little bit of filler strategically placed maybe in the jawline or the cheeks, just to add a little bit of lift. But, it's not about trying to erase every single line. It's about restoring that youthful harmony.
Yeah, I like that. You mentioned earlier that peels can enhance the effects of these treatments.
Yeah.
Could you explain that a little bit more? Why is that?
Yeah, so imagine if you put on your skincare products, all these serums and moisturizers, but you have this layer of dead skin cells on top.
Yeah.
It's like trying to drive through a traffic jam. So a peel comes in, and it kind of clears away all those dead skin cells, and then your products can penetrate deeper and work more effectively.
So it's all about prepping the skin.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So we talk a little bit about some of those additional benefits like polynucleotides can help with microcirculation. Are there any other benefits of either of these treatments that we haven't touched on yet?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So polynucleotides, they can also increase something called glycosaminoglycans, which,
try saying that 3 times fast.
I know, right? We call them GAGs for short.
Okay.
And they basically attract and hold on to water in your skin. Hyaluronic acid, which we talked about earlier, is actually a type of GAG. So it's like giving your skin a giant drink of water.
I love that. And I love my hyaluronic acid serums.
Exactly. And another interesting thing about polynucleotides is they can actually help regulate melanin production in your skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So they could potentially help with, like, hyperpigmentation and things like that.
exactly. It's a nice little bonus effect.
Wow. That's amazing. I'm learning so much. So it's not just about erasing wrinkles. It's about really restoring that healthy, youthful glow from the inside out.
Exactly.
Well, this has been so fascinating. Thank you so much for breaking all of this down for us. It's definitely something I'm going to have to look into for myself.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think the biggest takeaway is that these treatments work so well in synergy. They're like the dynamic duo of skin rejuvenation.
I love that, the dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Well, for everyone listening, if you decide to explore these treatments, make sure you do your research, consult with a qualified professional, and most importantly, listen to your skin. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. See you all next time.